So hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we are starting a new series, Vintage Survival. Um, we're going to be doing bits of roleplay and bits of not roleplay. So this is my uncle's farm. We got Bob, my uncle's worker he had while he was sick, running the farm for him. He took care of this field before we come here. I'm putting off coming here for as long as possible because I didn't want to relive it, if you know what I mean. So I put off coming here. We've decided to just come here, start a new life, redo everything up here. This tractor my uncle's had for 25 years. I remember sitting on his lap when I was 7 years old when he first bought the tractor. It's still in some good nick for 25 years. He had some good guy working on this, man. And it hasn't been running for like 3-4 years from where he's been ill. Well, no, he's been dead 3 years. But if he hasn't been used, yeah, he hasn't been used for 3-4 years because the guy who he had working here for him had used his own tractor because he was a contractor with his own equipment. So this has just been sat in the shed with somebody working on it. So Bob's over doing the field. We're not going to sack Bob, we're going to keep him coming every now and then, so he's still got a job. We don't put him out of work because that's all he does is contracting on farms. So yeah, we'll keep him down here doing for us now. So I'm just gonna go pick up our trailer that we've borrowed from the dealership for the harvest, and I'll see you guys on 5 on the way back. Oh, Bob's walkie-talkie us to come over and take the first load out of the combine. Hi Bob. Ooh. Sorghum it is as well. Lucky this tractor can hold 8,000 litres, but I reckon we'll have to do at least 2 loads because if you look, it's because that's all we've done and we've already had to refill it. No, I reckon a couple more loads actually. It's a big field and small equipment, so yeah. Oh yeah, and I forgot to say we had some chickens ordered and they just got delivered, and I put some of the sorghum we just harvested into their food bowl. So we'll sell some and we'll keep like half a trailer load to feed the chickens with. Free feeds, we got 1 cockerel and a bunch of 2-month-old chickens. So yeah, we'll sort these out properly and then come back when the field's nearly done and we're always selling our first load. Hey guys. Alright, we're here to sell the grain. Oh. Oh. Oh, sorry. It's saving me. I want to let her sell here. It says I can sell it. Kylonia. Kylonia silo. We're not the right place then. That's Kylonia silo. Has to be somewhere around here. Ah, we're gonna have to rent a train. Okay, so how much will it cost us to rent a train? That's the problem. Will it be pricey? How do I rent the train? Rent the train down here. I reckon it's going to be quite a pricey one. I don't even know how much that cost me. Oh, not that much. So, yep, we're going to have to do a train, because this one makes the most money, but I don't think it's actually worth £300 I think we spent. Actually, I'm gonna have a look now. Huh. Don't know. Well, I know it wasn't much. We can check anyway. After the train turns up, we'll be able to check how much it costs. Because we just have a look. We won't re-rent and we won't rent another one. We'll just check like. So I'll come back when our train's here. Okay. So the train's there. Let me just put the stuff into the silo. Oh, let me fill it. What the hell? What the hell? Huh? Ah, mate. Yeah, we probably have to go in here. Duh. Depends. We can drive up in, you know. If this was a fully roleplay, I would have deleted that and got rid of it. But because it's not, I can. Right, dump that in. Oh yeah, and by the way, we're selling it all. Oh, I can't. I haven't got to switch to trains on it. Okay, so now you want to go to a train. I'm gonna have to reverse it. I have to reverse a bit more. Oh, this is where we take it out of. Oh. Okay, now we have to reverse to the south point, which is quite a way down, and the problem is we got to reverse. Well, actually, let's have a look if there's another driver's thing the other end, and it'd get a bit faster. By the looks of it, not. No, that's a very big problem. Can't even turn it around. So now let's just reverse the train. Okay, slow, 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 slow. Oh Christ. That money was good. Okay. Well, let's send that bad boy back. And the trailer. And the header. But, you know what, guys? That was good money. Which it was. So now let's drive the tractor on back down and I'll see you there. So guys, we've sold our crop and now it's time to cultivate this field. Let me just make sure rocks are turned on. Like I said, I can go into settings, blah 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 blah. Roleplay and non-roleplay. I had a feeling that gone past it. So crop destruction, herb plowing, and field stones on. Yeah. And now we cultivate. It's gonna take some time because it's a tiny cultivator, and the field ain't too small. It's actually quite big. So that is a slight problem. And yeah. So yep. Okay. So this is the last little bit of the field to cultivate. And we did have Bob come down. We done half each. So I done a full start. And he done some like an hour and a half break at 12 break. And then I done the rest. And I've paid him. Cost like £300-400 for that. I had to take a break because I'm not really actually used to doing this full-time work, like farming, because obviously, well, I have, cause I've done work on farms for people, but full-time it's a bit thin, like, so yeah. The field's cultivated, our chickens are doing well. Now let's have a look for none of these will work on my tractor, will they? 82 horsepower. It could. Ah, it's a roller. Never mind, it's not a cedar. So cedars, we need 790 horsepower. You are 35, 60. So you cost 7 grand. 3 meter width. 6 grand 5.2. Yeah, so I think we're gonna buy it. Would have been better if we could get a used one, but there's nothing on used, so let's buy it. And we'll go pick it up in our tractor. I'll see you down at the store. Okie dokie. Our trying to think of the cedar cedars here, quite a big one. That's gonna be a pain to take on our elements. Okie dokie, now we want to buy some seed. This one 900 for 1,000 litres. Let's see if we can get any cheaper seed. I'm looking big bags. 800 for 1,000 litres. That's okay. We might let's have a look though, because we might have more for cheap. That's the plan. Seeds, one bag. We haven't got a way to take it with us though, and we cannot purchase fertilizer. That's a slight problem. I wonder. Still too heavy to pick up. I'll have to come pick that up with this bad boy. I'm gonna have to do something to get some food. Oh, actually, we could get the smaller bags of fertilizer. And that equals, we got 300 litres. There's 50 each bag, so we got 300 litres of solid fertilizer. I'll see you once you filled up the fertilizer. Okie dokie. We're ready to start planting our field. Of wheat. Probably shouldn't choose wheat because it isn't that profitable. We should have stuck the sorghum or something like that. But, you know, we'll come back to do that part of the day later after we've done this part. So yeah, we're going to get Bob down here to do the first half and then we'll do the rest ourselves. So yeah. So, not much of the field left, just this. And we've been to the shop to pick up the rest of the seeds, so this field did take quite a bit of seed, or the seed, well, okay, I'll tell you what actually happened. So basically, the seed got stuck out of our plane. We hired a worker, obviously, to be Bob. And the worker got the seeder stuck in a tree. So I had to reset my equipment. And forgot, if you reset your equipment, everything comes out of the seeder. So I'll be back once the game's finished saving. Well, the field is fully done, so let's take our tractor back down to the shed, and this seeder's not gonna fit. So what I'm gonna have to do is just like reverse it, not into my chickens. Because it's dark, we just put it here for now. And then check the tractor in other shed. Shut the engine off. And close the doors. And I'll be back in the morning, guys. Oh, good morning, guys. Let's have a look at chickens. Still no eggs. Woohoo. I think using that much feed, that's a good thing. They, for some reason, are not laying eggs. They are young, actually, so that kind of makes sense. The roosters, they're aging as well, obviously, because the roosters don't affect anything until they're like 10 months old. But they reproduce on their own, but they make them reproduce more. Then we'll sell the older chickens and keep the younger ones. And obviously sell the eggs. Field's looking good. That's why you do not plant in the dark with a very low light tractor, because you leave a line in your field. Lovely. Let's have a look at the job list. See if anyone's got some contracting going around. Alright, so we got baling. More baling. We are on the baling section. Cultivating. Fertilizing. I want to see stone. We could do harvesting. Best way is probably to do cultivating. Where's field 7? That's not field 7. We could use our own cultivator for that. So we're going to do that job. I'll be back when we're at the field. Guys, we didn't do the contract because it wouldn't work for some reason. Okay, so let's show you what my uncle used to own. I've spoke to the owner of the two places he used to own, and he said it's fine for me to come on up and have a look. So this is one of the other bits my uncle used to own. It's literally right next to the main. He used to rent this house out, and he'd only stay in the house on the middle one, the one that we still got. That was the first ever part he bought like 25 years ago, something like that. I can't remember, but yeah, he'd rent this house out. He had all these sheds with equipment in, and well, just used to cut down some trees around here. Yep, this is another bit he used to own, but he's obviously sold it. Yep, he used to own that bit of land, and then we'll have a look at this one as well. He used to own this little bit, but the first ever one he bought was that and this field, but then he bought the buildings next to it when he got a couple more fields and he needed more places to store his equipment. So the new owner's got a lock on and they've got to take it off. I know they've gone out. They said come over once they've gone out. Just said I'm going to be filming. They've obviously forgot to leave the lock off. And this is one. This is the house on this property, also rented out. So yeah, you're coming for any of the gate and that. It's one of the sheds. Obviously, I'm not going to go in them. And they're locked anyways. I still wouldn't try and go in because it's not my place to go into. And we got this shed and more piles of wood. And he used to own the field up here as well. He used to own all 3 of these bits of land, but he'd sold them and just kept this one. So yeah, that's what my uncle used to own before he got ill, and when he got ill he only kept this and sold the rest and that one field and kept the tractor cultivator, and he'd had a seeder and a harvester and the chicken coop. He paid someone to come take care of this all the time. He just didn't want to pay someone to do a lot of work for him or run the farm for him. So yeah, and that is the end of Vintage Survival episode 1. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see